Hey guys, what's up? My name is Vanessa. I talk all about higher consciousness living and how you can't be healthy without healing mind, body, and spirit. Today we are getting into the Aries health and healing reading. If you have if you have Aries placements anywhere in your chart, then this reading is certainly for you. So in case you're not already aware, you don't already know what the health and healing reading is for. These readings, the sole purpose of this reading, I created it myself, and it was to align the interconnection of mind, body, and spirit. So today we are going to deep dive on the 5 categories that make up our overall health and well-being, which include diet, sleep, movement, mindset, and meditation. So we are going to figure out what you need to do with each one of those 5 categories to really bring them into harmony and balance so that you can fully function in alignment as your healthiest, highest, and best self. Okay. Now, if you are interested in booking a personal reading or a health and healing reading, you could do that by clicking the link in my bio. And you can also join the Soul Collective for free. And every Sunday, I send out a weekly newsletter where I just give you some mindful messages and intentional practices that you can use and incorporate to help you navigate your week. So if you are interested in that, it is free, and I love sending them out. It's something to look forward to. Yeah, so you can do that by clicking the link in my bio. And all the other links that you need can be found there as well. So we are going to go ahead and get started with Aries. What Aries needs to know to get their diet together. So I did already take some notes. And yeah, I'm going to see what comes out, and then I'll kind of incorporate my meditation notes that I took into the reading as well. Now, I will say I do feel a little head pressure going into this reading. I didn't feel this in the Pisces one. I feel like pressure right here. I feel sinusy here. I feel a little jittery, maybe a little anxiousness, something like that. Maybe these are energies that you are feeling right now. Okay. What does Aries need to know about their diet? Okay. What does Aries need to know about their diet? I'm already definitely picking up on the energy here. So, Okay. So, getting into it, our beginning cards are hands, beginnings, judgment in reverse, decisions in reverse, be your own sugar daddy, there is only light, transformation, and whispers. So immediately when we got the first card, which was hands, is like you have a lot on your plate. Like you're just juggling so many things, and I feel like your diet is not one of them. I feel like you're just so occupied by so many other things that you're like, the last thing on my mind is what the hell I'm putting on my mouth. Like, I don't care, just fucking feed me. Like, that's what this feels like. It feels like an overwhelm. It feels like you have everything else on your mind other than your dietary needs. And really, I'm just gonna call it straight like it is. Like, if there's anything that you need to be prioritizing, it is your health, because what good is everything else if you don't even have your health? Okay, so then we got the beginnings card here, and I feel like you are entering into this new chapter that is requiring you to make this a priority. Okay, and I feel like you kind of know this. It's like, and I feel like you know it's time to kind of embrace this new beginning, this new discipline that's required of you in order to make this happen. Okay, it's like with this beginnings card, it also just feels like brand new territory. It feels like I don't really know where to start. It's like whenever you get started on something new, it's a new beginning. So you just kind of feel like this is unknown territory. You're just like, maybe you feel overwhelmed by it. Maybe you're just like, I don't even know how to get started. It just feels like too much because you never really you haven't made this a priority in such a long time that you almost forgot how to navigate going about this. So with the judgment in reverse, it's like it kind of reiterates what I just said. It's like you have this poor lack of judgment. It's like your judgment of what is healthy could be off, or your judgment on what it is that you're actually putting in your body could be off. I also feel like this leads into like not being maybe educated enough on this department, on like what it is that you could like just I feel like you're lacking the proper judgment on what is required to get your diet intact. Okay, now with the decisions in reverse, it's like you're making poor decisions, you're making poor health decisions. um you're not making really any dietary decisions at all. It's just you're just doing, like I said, it's like you're worrying about everything else and not your diet. Your diet is kind of like the last thing on the list. You're like, I literally can't right now. Like, there, I have all these other things I need to do. One thing I can't do is make a decision on what the hell I'm going to eat. Like, I just need to eat whatever I have available to me because I'm so busy with all these other things. I don't have time to think about what I'm going to eat. That's what that feels like. You could also have an influx of a sugar intake with the Be Your Own Sugar Daddy card. But also with the Be Your Own Sugar Daddy card, it's also like pouring into yourself. Okay, it's also like taking care of your needs, doing what it is that you need to do that is best for you. But it also could be a sugar overindulgence. Okay, which leads me to say the notes that I took for you, Aries, during my meditation were anxious eating, overindulgence, dehydrated, which I very much see that because you have so much blue here, which is related to water. Like literally every card on here besides this one is blue. So, or has blue in it. So, yeah, definitely need water. So you're dehydrated, lack of proper nutrition, such as vitamin D. Um, and I feel like this improper nutrition is leading to emotional outbursts. Okay, so maybe you are having emotional outbursts. Maybe you don't even really know where it could be stemming from or coming from, but really it's coming from this lack of hormonal balance. Okay, so yeah, lack of hormonal balance. That's definitely what that feels like. It feels like things are just off. Even with this, it's like this could even mean like an imbalance is occurring. Like you're trying to balance everything out and it's not balancing and harmonizing the way that it needs to be doing. So I definitely feel like doing what it is that you need to do to get your supplements in order. And I feel like a great one for this is vitamin D. Most people, unless you're like in the tropics, are vitamin D deficient. And so a lot of the time it can lead to impulsive behavior when we're low on vitamin D. It can lead to aggression, emotional outbursts, feeling highly emotional or highly sensitive. It can even lead to like back pain or headaches or things of that nature. So if these are all, well, I did say that my head was hurting earlier. So you could be vitamin D deficient. I would just go ahead and assume, I mean, obviously get a blood check, who am I to say? But I would just also say, like, I would just take some vitamin D. Because what does it hurt? You know what I mean? Unless, like, you know you're good and you've already gotten it checked or something. But a lot of time, most of us are vitamin D deficient, especially because we're coming out of winter. We ain't had no damn sun. Okay, like, no. You probably need to get you some vitamin D. Okay? So I would definitely do that. Then with the transformation card, it's like, you know, a transformation needs to take place. The thing is, I'm telling you all this, but it ain't nothing new. You already know that you need to do this. You already know you need to make this transformation. You need to make this change. And really, I feel like, you know, actually, I just had this conversation with one of my friends, and she's an Aries. That just clicked in my head. And she's an Aries, but I was talking to her about. I was about to say intuitive eating right now, and I'm like, wait, she's an Aries. Oh my god, that's so crazy. Damn, maybe this is her reading. Yeah, I'm sure it'll resonate for more than just one person though. But this does feel like intuitive eating, like whispers, like learning to listen to what your body wants rather than what you want to give it. If you don't really know what intuitive eating is, I would just do some research on it. It's very straightforward and self-explanatory. The only problem is that most people aren't tapped into their intuition. Most people don't really know how to listen to their intuition. So it's really learning how to tap in and hone in on what it is that your body's actually really needing and requiring in that moment rather than what you want to give it. So I feel like once you step into this, like, oh, actually my body really just needs tea right now, or like a smoothie or a green juice instead of coffee. Oh, my body actually really just needs some raw vegetables, maybe snack on some carrots instead of some chips. Like, there's different ways that you can swap things out, you know what I mean? And I feel like because it hasn't been a priority for you, it could be like, I don't even know where to start. Because with the beginnings card, it just feels like you're lost in the middle of nowhere. I don't even know how to go about this. Like, you just stand there butt ass naked trying to figure out what the hell to do. Okay? That's what it feels like. Alright. So, what does Aries need to know about their sleep? So I will say, this is what I put. I said good sleep. You've been sleeping good, it seems like. Vivid dreams, either extremely relaxed or not relaxed enough. Then I got a vision of an essential oil diffuser. And then I put sleep is the only time you don't feel neurotic. And then I put LOL next to it. Because it was kind of like a playful like message that I got, was like, sleep is the only time you don't feel neurotic because you're having these emotional outbursts. And so that's why, like, when you do go to sleep, you feel so relaxed, or because of like this high stressful feeling that I'm just kind of getting from you. It could also be like you're not relaxed enough, and which is why I got the vision of the essential oil diffuser. Using essential oils to help calm you before bed, it could be very beneficial. Yeah, we'll take it. Okay, so too many cards. Less cards, please, Spirit. Okay, I definitely feel like your dreams are trying to communicate with you. And I even put on here vivid dreams. I do feel like sleep is a sense of escape for you because it's like, okay, stick with me here. So, in this large intestine picture, it's like he's digging or working on something, and it's like this realm is on the other side of him. You know what I mean? And it's like he's working through that wall to get to the other side. And I feel like this is you tapping into your sleep state. It's like when you're on the other side of the dream realm, which means you're living in reality and you're conscious and awake, you are just like working through all the things, trying to balance all this shit out, okay? And I feel like when you get into your dream state is when you're like, you can escape this fight that you fight every single day. I don't know, that's what it feels like. And it's like what I said earlier. It's like when you're asleep, it's the only time you don't feel neurotic. So that kind of reiterates that for me. In your dreams, I feel like you're experiencing so much right now. You could be getting visions of you exploring through other realms. You could be astral projecting and don't even realize it. You could be like seeing aliens or weird, like just strange stuff in your sleep. Okay. I feel like you're exploring a lot in the dream realm. Okay. Now you could also be dreaming of community. Okay, so with friendships, the lovers, you could also be getting epiphanies or realizations around your community with the soul family. You could be realizing this person is or isn't my friend. This person is or isn't a great partner for me. You know, I feel like you're getting a sense of emotional stability through these dreams. It's like a lot of things that you question in your waking life, a lot of it you get stable answers to in your dream state. Okay, you're like a lot of your questions get answered. Okay, and yeah, I just feel like a lot of your answers are being revealed to you in your dreams. Now you may wake up and be like, what did that mean? Or you may question it, or all the things, or you're like, that's weird, and like don't think anything of it or anything like that. But I feel like these are very coincidental dreams that you're having. You're seeing a lot of themes in your dreams that are you maybe think about or you subconsciously think about. I don't know. But it's just like with the magic is either everything or is nothing card. It's like learning to accept that these dreams are really trying to communicate with you and that there is magic in the messages. Okay, so whatever messages that is coming through, listen, I said this in the last reading for Pisces, for the Pisces reading, but Pisces season is all about prophetic dreams. This is a time of mysticism, intuitiveness. It is a time of tapping into the dream realm, to the spirituality side and aspects of things. That's what Pisces is all about. It's all about the fantasy compared to the reality. And so that's why your dreams could be going crazy right now. And I feel like a lot of what you're exploring in your dream state is providing you with answers to the people who are around you, which is your soul family. They could either be telling you who is or is not part of your soul family, or who really is there for you and who is not really there for you. You know, things like that. With the channeling card, that just, it's like you're channeling these messages. You may even have ancestors or loved ones that have passed coming through in your dreams, trying to communicate things with you. You could even like feel them at night, maybe like you hear voices or just, you know, just random things that are happening or even around you in your waking life. It could be them trying to communicate with you, okay? With the awakening card, I feel like, yeah, I'm just feeling heavy on the dreams, guys. Like, your dreams are just definitely trying to talk to you. Like, they're trying to communicate with you. It's trying to tell you something. And I think that you really just need to open yourself up and listen and awaken yourself to the messages that they're trying to give you, okay? That's what that feels like. What do we need to know about Aries movement? Okay. This is crazy because this is going so hand in hand with the diet. It's like, okay. So, we got testicles, equilibrium, grow up it as a culmination, movement in reverse, intuition, yes, rainbow, the crossroads, an equal but opposite reaction, and light beings. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, with this testicles card, I feel like testicles obviously is a very masculine. We know what testicles are, okay? I feel like this is like grow a pair of cojones. You know what I mean? Like, this is the time you really need to tap into those masculine traits of discipline, determination, consistency, motivation, drive. Like, this is what is required of you right now, okay? With your equilibrium card, it's like your equilibrium is so out of whack, which is also why you're getting the anxious eating, the emotional outburst. It's like you are not in balance. You are like, I feel just high on the stressors. Like stress, like so many stressors, and I feel like all these things that you're trying to balance are your stressors. Like, there's just so much, and it's just like I fucking can't. You know what I mean? And so with the culmination card, I feel like what you're lacking is support. I feel like you're lacking maybe physical support, emotional support, all the things. So I know that this is related to movement, but I also feel like maybe this could even be like you need a friend to work out with. You need a buddy that you can go to a class with, or like even that means like being around people who are excited to work out. So like putting yourself in an environment where it's like fun and entertaining, exciting, like maybe even just trying a dance class, a Zumba class, a friggin' striptease class. I don't know. Or it could be like, like, excuse me, like Soul Cycle, or just something fun and uplifting where there's like people around you who can push you and motivate you. I feel like you just need that energy and that atmosphere. But I also feel like with movement in reverse, it's like it's like obviously it's in reverse, so this is what's not happening. You're not moving your body, you're not doing much. And I also feel like this plays a part into the lack of support. Like you're juggling so many things that you feel like you can't even make time for the diet or for the fitness. Like there's just so much going on, and I feel like a lot of that feels like you don't feel supported enough to be able to prioritize this thing. It's like I have so many things to do. I'm lacking the support that I need in order so that way I can take care of myself, because I feel like I'm taking care of everybody else but me. And really it's causing you so much disharmony, and I feel like this is what's leading to so much like indecision in your life. It's like I feel like you're very not in tune with your intuition. You're very tapped out, which is why like even when we got the intuitive eating part, it's like also like intuitively learning how to move your body. Like maybe sometimes in the middle of working, like stretching while you're writing an email, like sitting like how I am now and just like write an email and stretch, like things like that. It's like listening to your body needs in that moment. It doesn't need to be this great grand movement, but just doing something that could help your body. Okay, I also just feel like energy work, so maybe Reiki could be really beneficial for you. Different forms of meditation. I feel like I feel heavy on like this neurotic. It's like your brain is just going a million miles a minute, and I feel like you need things that like relax you. So maybe doing some like getting a body massage, things like that that just help you just chill the hell out. Could be really beneficial for you, because I feel like your brain is just going through so many things, and you're trying to manage so much stuff that it makes you feel lost at times, and you also feel like you're losing your sense of direction. Like I don't know where I'm supposed to go, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do next, and it's just like you just feel kind of all over the place. Okay, and it's like your priorities are kind of out of whack, and I also feel like you think like adding this exercise or adding an aligned diet to your lifestyle routine, I feel like it's making you feel like there's more on your plate, and there's more, like it's going to stress you out more trying to do this thing. And I actually, with an equal but opposite reaction, I actually think it's going to do the opposite. I think once you actually start to prioritize your eating, you start to prioritize your health and your movement and your fitness and all these things, now you're in a space of like clarity, because you're emotionally and physically releasing stress. Okay, so once you get those positive endorphins flowing, you start to get happy hormones, you actually gain the energy to handle all these other tasks. You know what I mean? But it's like a lot of times, and I know this feeling because I used to feel this way too before I worked out. Like it was just like the idea of working out or like trying to be on top of my diet just overwhelmed me. But once I actually started getting into it, I was like, I definitely feel this way now, where it's like if I don't work out or if I don't have a good eating schedule, like, or routine, I feel like shit. I feel way worse. Like I need to get my workout in. I need to be on a healthy diet routine and schedule. Like if I don't feel good. And that's where I go into this like neurotic sense of being, where I just feel like I'm going nowhere fast and blah 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 blah. And it's because you're not moving your body in the way that it's supposed to, and you're also just giving your body a bunch of bullshit. And your body doesn't thrive that way, your mind doesn't thrive that way, and your spirit most definitely doesn't thrive that way. Okay? Now, I feel like once you do start to incorporate this type of routine and structure into your life, and this sense of discipline and commitment, I feel like a world of opportunities opens up for you. It's like this rainbow. It's like, oh my God. And it's not even just like opportunities in the sense of like monetary or physical or anything, but it's just more so like in your mind. Like you feel kind of this like sense of joy, this sense of freedom of your mind. Like you don't feel so heavy and dark and like this cloud over you. It's just like, oh my God, like I'm actually learning to like find peace in my life. I'm finally learning how to find joy and excitement and happiness in the little things in life. And now it's like when you start saying yes to the world around you, the world starts saying yes to you. And it's like now you're able to be in a space where you can juggle these things in peace. Now you're in a space where you can juggle these things and have a clear mind and be optimistic and positive and not feel so heavy and dark about it, okay? Now with the light beings card, I also feel like I feel like this is even you just tapping into your intuition, like learning how to read your body. You know what I mean? And so it's just like now that you're getting this into alignment, you're getting your body into alignment, you're starting to move your body in ways that needed to be moved. Um, I feel like even just like light bulbs are gonna start going off in your head. Like you're gonna start feeling more creative. You're gonna start getting more ideas. You're gonna start being able to do all these things. Like maybe you're gonna be in the middle of running on a treadmill and a random idea comes to your head on how you can approach your business or how a different way of doing something. I don't know. I don't know. It's like I feel like you get an aha moment or a light bulb or a few light bulbs. Do you know how many times in my workouts I get like so many light bulbs that go off? That's like my time where I really take time to think and like really plan out, strategize what I'm gonna do for the day, how I want to approach things, what kind of person I want to be. Like my workout is like my straight up me time to like figure me out. And I feel like that's what this is for you. It's like this is where you're gonna have all your light bulbs, your aha moments, your epiphanies. It's like when you start to move your body and just get the blood pumping and flowing, and it's just like boom, 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 light bulb, light bulb, light bulb. Nothing but great things, honey. Nothing but great things. What does Aries need to know about their mindset? I do also feel like there's a stiffness in the body, maybe muscle numbness, knee pain, back pain, energy cleansing and clearing, such as Reiki, salt baths, like this dark cloud that you feel like you might have over you. It's like a salt, you can get rid of that with a salt bath to help clear out negative energy and detoxify your body. Also chakra balancing, but we can get more into that in the meditation portion of this. So now it's crazy because I got this in the last reading for Pisces, and I feel like because Aries, your runner up, your birthday is coming up soon, okay? And I don't know what it is about people when their birthday comes up, and I mean myself included, but it's like you're just trying to get all the things done. Like you want to be able to check more things off your box before your birthday comes. It's like so that you could say you accomplished this thing by this age or whatever the case is, okay? And yeah, it's even showing up here. Damn, y'all. Damn, y'all. You can't run from this no more. You literally can't run from that. Yeah. Okay. There's a lot going on with y'all. Okay. So, so I put overwhelmed, trying to meet personal goals before your birthday. Frantic and all over the place. Okay, that's what I was picking up on your mindset and your energy when I was doing my meditation. Now, here we have small intestine, we have determination, disappointment, the dark night of the soul, tickings of time, the primary problem with language is its magic, check the self, and soul journey. So I do have a few things here. Got a few things here. So with the small intestine card, I just automatically thought of the mind gut connection, and it's like, obviously if you're not feeding your body anything good, then it's gonna throw off like your whole mindset, just everything. Your whole shit's gonna be out of whack basically, and your gut is your second brain. That's what people call it. So it's like when you're filling your body with all this stuff, automatically your mind is just not gonna be in the right space because you're just filling your body with bullshit, and so your brain just, that's probably why you're feeling neurotic in the head. It's just like emotional outbursts, like you just feel all over the place because your eating's all over the place. Now with the determination card and the disappointment card, this is where I feel like that birthday and like, oh my god, I'm going into another year, I want to be able to say I accomplished X, Y, and Z, and it's like you're just being, you feel so determined to accomplish these things, but you're just being faced with disappointment. And you're starting to like beat yourself up for it, and you're starting to feel like discouraged and kind of like telling yourself bad things about yourself. I feel like it's not a positive self-talk here with the primary problem with languages is magic. I feel like you're just kind of really talking down on yourself. There's no positive voices in your head. It's just all like, I suck, I'm stupid, I'm not going anywhere in my life, I want to have more accomplished by now, I haven't done enough, and it's just this really dark, heavy energy of you just beating yourself up because you feel like you haven't done enough or you're not good enough or whatever the case is, okay? And with the rhythms of fate and the tickings of time, it's like this thing that you're trying to do or whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, really it's just like you need to give it time. Like, I think you're just being I think you're so much in your head that it's like you haven't really stopped to pay attention to like the things that you have done so far. And it's like, I think that you really, honestly, what I think that this really comes down to is a few things. One, your diet is not helping this. Two, your lack of body movement is not helping this. And three, you have a lot of healing to do with the dark night of the soul. And I feel like you keep trying to push this off. It's like this healing that is so deeply required of you, which is also leading to these emotional outbursts. You're angry, you're exhausted, you feel overexerted, you feel like you're trying to balance everything at once, and it's just like, it's too much. And I feel like you're living with a lot of pain that you haven't really ever addressed, and it's just like all of it is just like bursting through the seams, and you really don't know how to even hide it anymore, and you just feel a lot of heavy pain. I just feel like so much like my mind is just doing this reading, I'm like, my brain is everywhere. That's what this feels like. It feels like the dark night of the soul, like this needs to happen. You need to face these emotions. And I feel like once that happens, and you, with the check to self, you take this time to invest in your diet, invest in your healing, and in your health, and in your body movement. It's like, oh my god, the world of, it's like you starting your whole soul journey. It's like the journey of becoming has truly begun. And I feel like in this space is where you're really going to start to learn who you are. You're really going to start to know yourself. You're really going to start to tap into you, what makes you happy, what brings you joy. You're not going to feel so overwhelmed with everybody else. You're going to be like, no, it's time to make me a priority. It's time to show up for myself and not everybody else. It comes to because of this disappointment and all these things, it's like you just feel so much immense pressure on yourself, and it's kind of like, why? It's not benefiting you, it's not serving you, it's not helping you, it's just making you feel worse. And really what you need to do is just really focus on your eating and your movement. Really, you just need to focus on you. You really need to focus on, how can I be my healthiest self? Because when I'm my healthiest self, I'll be able to function in a much more positive and uplifting vibration. Okay, now with meditation, heavy on the throat chakra, heavy on the heart chakra. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. Perfect. So we got female principle, which is why I said throat and heart chakra, because the throat chakra is blue, heart chakra is green, and I feel like that is very much what you need, because you need to learn on vocalizing the support that you need and that is required of your soul family and the people who surround you. And I feel like your heart chakra is so blocked and closed off, and you really just need to bring that into harmony and balance. And you got the competition card, and it feels like you're an incredibly competitive person, or maybe you're comparing yourself to people around you, which is leading you to more of this disappointment, because you feel like you're supposed to be doing more by now and all these things, and you just constant comparison mode, constant competition with people, and really it isn't serving you. Like, the space of competition is really there's a form of healthy competition, but this does not feel healthy. This feels like overexertion. This feels like you're so competitive that it's like, if you don't match up to the outcome that you saw in your head, you automatically think like you're horrible, or you suck, or like you're disappointed in yourself. You know what I mean? And so I feel like you need to meditate on releasing this comparison with others. Meditation for releasing, just like meditation for releasing this comparison mode. And all the meditations that I speak about, really, you can find all of them on YouTube for free. You could do sleep hypnosises. You can do things like that. Even with you have to close the portal card. And I feel like whatever it is that we're talking about here, it's like you really got to close the portal on this. And I feel like you really need to embrace a new beginning, because I mean, the first one, we got the beginning card. And I think that just going on YouTube and typing in meditation for embracing new beginnings, meditation for drawing in positive energy, meditation for releasing competitiveness, meditation for worthiness or self-love, or heart chakra meditation, throat chakra meditation, things like that are, I think, could really benefit you. We also got nourish, and we also got alignment. A form of meditation could even just be like drinking a lot of water. Okay, I think that or going near a body of water, being out in nature, okay, going out next to the ocean or a river or a stream, or lake or something near a body of water, or like even if it's raining outside, like going out into the rain and just kind of cleansing in the rain, like something of like cleansing, something meditative when it comes to rain, when it comes to water, something of that sort. I feel like that could be a form of meditation for you, where you just kind of release and you can cleanse in this nature. Okay. I would also just do a meditation for alignment. Okay, meditation to get into alignment, to align mind, body, and spirit, to align the interconnection. Okay, so you can literally, YouTube has everything. I think that once you start to implement all of these things, alignment is what is finally going to happen for you. You're finally going to get the alignment that you so badly really just need. I don't even think you realize how much you need it until you start doing it, and you're going to be like, okay, got it. That's what I needed to do all along. Makes sense. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's really what you need in this moment. And this is what you really need to focus on. So, Aries, I hope this helped you. I'm just like, I feel like you need to lay off the coffee, because it's like I feel like you need coffee because you feel like it helps you just like focus and put all this, balance all these things that you're trying to balance, but really, I feel like it's just making you feel worse. Because right now I feel like very jittery, I feel very off, my equilibrium is off, I just feel a lot of things. But that's my advice for you, Aries. I hope you feel better. Take time to relax, to breathe, do some breath work, okay? Just breathe in for 7 seconds, breathe out for 11 seconds, okay? That's really as simple. As long as you connect to your breath, you can really connect to your mind just so much better, okay? So even cold shower as a form of meditation you could take. I know it's not the most relaxing thing as you would find meditation, but a cold shower could be really good for you too. It's a great way to form new neural pathways in your body, because you're forcing yourself to do really hard things. And when it is becomes easy for you to do really hard things, it makes the really hard things not feel so hard anymore. Okay, so things like that is what I would practice for you. I hope you have a great rest of your month. I hope that this helps, and I will see you guys later. Bye.